Welcome, students, and hello. Today, in our class, English for Professional Purposes, we will be learning about summarizing. And the topic of today's lesson for summarizing is English for nutrition. Look at the image to the right. What do you think nutrition is about? Let's talk about what we will learn today. Of course, we're going to learn how to summarize. And we're going to learn everyday vocabulary for talking about nutrition. When I say summarize, I am talking about the contents of a story. What is the story about? What is the article about? What is the video about? When you tell people what someone or something said, that is what summarizing is. We're also going to learn about nutrition. When I say nutrition, I am referring to the vitamins, calories, and minerals in food. Let's begin with vocabulary. If you want to talk about nutrition, you need to talk about healthy, veggies, balanced diet, potatoes, coconut curry, belly bros, lasers, and island. These are all vocabulary words that will be in a super fun YouTube video that you will watch after you listen to this lecture. Let's begin with number 1. Healthy. Healthy. Look at the picture. What is healthy? When I say the word healthy, I'm talking about food and how you live your life. Look at the picture of the man in the red shirt. He is doing exercise. He is running. If you exercise, then you are a healthy person. Healthy person. When we talk about your life, what you do in your life is lifestyle. The man in the yellow shirt has a healthy lifestyle. If you like to stay home and watch videos on TikTok, play PUBG, and watch Netflix, you do not have a healthy lifestyle. Not healthy. Healthy is when you go out and exercise. Next, we can also use healthy for food. Do you like to eat KFC? Yeah? Well, that's not healthy, and we'll talk about that later. Healthy foods are foods like apples, tomatoes, potatoes, and string beans. Healthy. Healthy foods can make you feel happy and give you energy. They're also essential for good health. Next is veggies. Do you remember veggies? Veggies is a slang for vegetables. If you don't want to say vegetables, you can say veggies. Now, veggies in this picture include carrots, bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, and potatoes. Speaking of potatoes, do you like to eat curry, like masaman curry? Well, that's next up. Here is a picture of coconut curry. Coconut curry. This coconut curry does not have potatoes, and it's a curry in Thailand called green curry. Look at number 3, balanced diet. Balanced diet means eating foods of the right amount of meat, fruits, vegetables, nuts, dairy, and fats. Balanced diet. Next, this is a word in the YouTube video that you will watch. In English, we have a lot of vocabulary words, and in some countries, they will create their own word for something. In their YouTube video, if you are fat and if you have a friend who is fat, you can call each other belly bros. In English, a different word for your stomach or your one pack is belly. In English, if you are the same, like you and your brother or you and your sister, you two have the same blood because you came from the same mom, right? Right. So it's funny in my country to say belly bros because you and your friend, you are both fat, but you are only friends. You are not family. You do not have the same mom. You do not have the same dad. You are only friends. But in English, you can say belly bros because you both have the same stomach. So it's kind of a joke. It's not serious. Next is lasers. Zzz, zzz. The word lasers has a Z sound, but when you spell or read the word, you will see S. So we use an S, but we make a Z sound. And that's a picture of a laser. Why do you see a picture of a laser? Well, you'll understand when you watch the YouTube video about the belly bros. And something else you should know about the video that you will watch is the word island. Island. In Thailand, you say Iceland, but that is wrong. The correct pronunciation for this is island. In English, we do not say the S sound. The S is silent. Next, more vocabulary. Look at him eat that meat. Now, The first vocabulary word is carnivore. Carnivore. A carnivore is someone who eats meat, and someone who eats only meat. For example, a cat is a carnivore. If you only feed your cat rice and vegetables, your cat will die. But if you feed a dog rice and vegetables, the dog will be okay. Dogs can eat meat or rice or vegetables or anything really, but a cat cannot. A cat must eat only meat. The next vocabulary word is vegetarian. Veg, ter, en, vegetarian. People who are vegetarian do not eat meat. Instead, they get their meat from nuts, seeds, legumes, soy, and dairy. Vegetarian. As you can see with the man in the picture, you can build a lot of muscle if you are a vegetarian. You don't need to eat meat. Number 3 is vegan. Students, look right here at dairy and eggs. People who are vegan are the same as vegetarian, but they do not eat any foods that come from an animal. Dairy is milk from an animal, and eggs are the unborn babies from an animal. So people who are vegan do not eat dairy or eggs. That is the main difference between vegetarian and vegan. Vegetarian and vegan. Vegetarian and vegan. Let's talk about junk food, okay? But before we talk about junk food, this is an example of vegan. Famous people who are vegan include American socialite Kim Kardashian and American dancer and music artist Beyonce. Can you imagine being a vegan, students? No more eggs? For me, I cannot imagine a life without eggs. Eggs are so delicious. Okay, now let's talk about junk food. What is junk food? Well, junk food is food that is very delicious. And it's very delicious because it has fats and sugars, like popcorn, pizza, candy, hamburger, deep fried potatoes, donuts, hot dogs, muffins. These are all examples of bad food. Bad food. This food is bad because If you eat too much of it, it can make you sick and it can even kill you. It can also give you diseases. But I think the most important reason why junk food is a problem is because it can make you fat. So, these are examples of junk food. It's delicious, but it's not good for you. That's why it's better to eat healthy food. Healthy food is everything you see here. This is healthy food. If we go back to this picture, this is, it's kind of healthy, but eating meat is considered healthy only if you don't have the fat. If you only eat the meat, then it can be healthy. And the healthiest types of meat are chicken and seafood. But if you don't want to eat meat, it is healthier, more healthier to eat legumes and soy, as well as nuts and seeds. Now that you know vocabulary, it's time to summarize. Remember, when we say summarize, we are answering the question, what is the video about? Right here, you see the thumbnail of a YouTube video that you will watch after you watch this video. This is a very popular video with 9 million views, and it is 22 minutes long. It's very important that you watch this video because questions for the midterm exam and the quiz will come from it. So I want you to be thinking about what is happening in the beginning of this video and what is happening in the middle of the video. Finally, what is happening at the end of the video? In the yellow, when you summarize, you should know who is in the story. Do you see the 3 characters in the picture above? Well, who is the robot? What is his name? Do you see the girl with the pink hair? What is her name? And do you see the boy with the black eyes and the black hair? What is his name? Who is he? Next, in the red, where are they? So at the beginning of the video, where are they? In the middle of the video, where are they? And at the end of the video, where are they? The next question you should be asking when you summarize is, what did they do? So what did they do in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end? And finally, what happened? What happened? What happened in the beginning, the middle, and the end of the video? These are all questions that you should be asking, looking for, and answering. When you are able to tell someone about this video in 1 paragraph, then you have mastered the skill of summarizing. After you watch the video, you can tell people what you learned, and that is what summarizing is. I learned that. What did you learn? What did you learn about nutrition in the video? So these are questions that I might ask for your homework, but I won't ask all of them. I will only ask 3, but you should be able to answer all. Is it healthy to be only a carnivore? Remember, a carnivore is someone who is a meat eater. So is it healthy to only eat meat? 100% of your diet is meat. Is that healthy? What about being only a vegetarian? Remember, students, a vegetarian is someone whose nutrition is 100% vegetables, dairy, and fruit. Next, is it healthy to only eat junk food? Is it healthy to eat a balanced diet? Now, when we talk about a balanced diet, we are referring to half of the food you eat every day being meat and the other half being vegetables and fruits. And finally, what happens to our body when we eat too much meat? So all of these questions are answered in the YouTube video that you will watch. So let's go watch that YouTube video. #healthy living. I want you to know that next week you have your first quiz of the term. It's 5% of your grade. And then in 2 weeks, you have your first project of the term, and that is 10% of your grade. Finally, in 3 days after you watch this video, your Lesson 3 homework will be due. Thank you so much for learning with me today. I will see you next week for more Teacher Ken English. Thank you, students. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message in Line app.